Welcome and welcome back to my channel and Shiny. My name is April. Thank you for joining me here on my channel where I channel. Let's see. Still shiny. That's all right. The message is not about me, really. The message is about how to get through the energy that you find yourself in at this moment. There is no good or bad. It is all energy. And if you are finding yourself in denseness all the time, then you need to be able to learn how to transmute that density into an energy that you want to reside in. I have a harvest coming in. The 9 of Pentacles. Your bounty is arriving. But let's make sure that this bounty was not created on a false structure. Goosh. Sorry, my body is not cooperating today. It is torqued. Let's see where the cards take us today. What's trying to fly out? The 7 of Pentacles. Is that Pentacles? Yeah. And that 7 of Pentacles also has some Phantom Tower. 1 Phantom Tower and 1 Real Tower. Where that 9 of Destiny. Material and spiritual prosperity is your destiny. Alright. 6 of Pentacles. Somewhere where balance and reciprocity come into alignment. This destiny is bringing these holograms or these shadows into divinity. There are 9 fragments of the self, which is like 9 lineages, 9 aspects of any given lineage. That is how long this expression of love is taking to get into. I want this light back on because I can't see what I want to see. I can't see what's on the pendant. She's wearing a pendant around her neck and I wanted to see if I could see what was on it, but it's too little for me. This destiny is bringing to life the tree of life. Something that was long ago shadowed. Coming from asleepness to awakeness. This is going to be a gusher. Light is on the horizon. This is a moonrise? Sunset. The period of waiting seems to be over. We are viewing the spectacle at this time, standing at the balcony, waiting. He's wearing golden bangles, a necklace of jewels, and rings on his fingers. Wealth. This is bringing wealth. Knowing it was always always the way. If I didn't say my name's April. I don't know if I said that. This reading is for the collective that is actually doing the spiritual work. There's something that you're not trying to look at, refusing to see, the Two of Swords. Your helmet has you looking away from the light. You are in regret, remorse. It looks like you are in a space of introspection. But this helmet is blocking the connection. Some things you don't need to see for, like how the Two of Swords always has the blindfold on. You're using your other senses. We're seeing without visual. Giving and receiving, this Six of Pentacles. The masculine aspect and the feminine aspect are both in line. I don't know why my thing is so tight and off center. A relationship with love. A union within self. A destiny to love. It's your destiny to love. It's your destiny to give and receive. It's your destiny for material and spiritual prosperity. We have 10666. But if we do we have two major arcanas and they equal 16, which is 7, which is that divine number. And then we have 2 6s, which is 12, which is the unity within self. I'm getting Mother Maiden Crone, but that's not what I'm trying to say. This partnership flourishes your DNA. Your genetic code blossoms when you can show up for yourself. Lovers. This one's just love, though. And my readings are always for the self, which means the masculine aspect and the feminine aspect are both on board with the number 6. They're both trying to be balanced in the real world, supporting each other with a giving and a receiving relationship so that they can have material and spiritual prosperity. Because showing up for yourself allows somebody to come in from the external world who is also available to show up. She's wearing emerald, so it's like really highlighting the love. Could I see the... You can't tell the stones on that one. And then we have these could be chakra with our voice, with our heart, with our power, with our spirituality. Purple. Giving light, receiving light, open, palms open. Oh, this is... Right now, it's not going so well. Right now, the offer of love has you feeling confined. This is the masculine energy inside the self. Frozen cold. There has been a new expression of love. It was supposed to bear food. It was supposed to be fruitful. It was supposed to... emotional. the fish, emotional. Here, what we're receiving feels empty. We were offered a love, we were offered a cup that appeared to be filled with an energy of emotionality. But when it is actually being handed to us, we're closing our idea of, excuse me, closing our idea of what was offered because we don't see that emotion being given. Now, these two cards marked themselves. And they're part of my own secret message. Are we going into the secret message today? Since 2 out of the 6 cards came, I think there's 6. We'll have to find out. Let's see if we can find these other cards. And as a reader, I know that we know when our decks are off. And this deck felt off for a very long time. Look, those two are sitting side by side in the deck too. We know when our decks are off. And this deck felt off for a long time, but I couldn't figure out for the life of me where the cards were. Is there only 4? I guess it's only, oh no, there's another one. Okay, is that one? Or is that just bent? Was that part of it? Yeah, it's right on the same, yeah. Okay, that's all right. So my deck was off. My deck was feeling off. It was one of my only decks at the time, but I couldn't figure out what was going on. I brought it outside, and these cards, I don't remember the order of them, but they had slid down in between the deck, and they were balanced on the beams. They were balanced on the joint. And they weathered some rain, obviously, because they're all marked up in the same manner. So this love offer, the other cards that go with it, are the 6 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So there is somebody that is practical in the real world, that is stable and prosperous. And then there is a feminine energy, who's a masculine energy. The feminine energy is precise. She is studious. She understands the intellectual realm. This is something to do with your family. Your family karma. This has been an offer that your family has accepted for generations. This disappointing love, this dissatisfaction with the partnership. Somebody accepting an offer from somebody and then feeling like you were jaded, or you were ripped, or you were receiving something that was not as much of a celebration as was previously suggested. Oh, I got 2 that came out here, but they're both hiding. 3 of Cups. Queen of Swords is on the bottom here. Again, to make sure, just to make sure that we wanted to talk about the same story, yes. So I have the Three of Cups, and those Three of Cups are right here. This may be about betrayal in love. It may be about extra people in the mix. It may be about how the older generation molded the younger generation through energy of looseness because they are drinking alcohol. This is an older woman, and she is with two younger kids, and she is the one supplying the alcohol. It feels like these kids are not old enough to drink, yet he has a bottle and she has a full glass. Are we accepting emotional energy from people that are not available for themselves emotionally? Is that what it's about? Because there's something that's not in view. The Two of Swords. Someone is very, very in the feminine, but is it in the wrong manner with this French maid outfit on? Is it in sexual perversion? The Queen has her back to that. She doesn't want to have anything to do with that. Now, those both came out in the deck. That means they're hiding energies. They're not wanting to be seen. The Two of Swords actually came out before the Three of Cups, but the Three of Cups was already here, right here with the Three Cups. This offer of love with the Page of Cups. The new understanding of love or being available for a new emotional start is mirrored in this one cup here. This cup and this cup are the same, even though one is full and one is empty. The perspective, the Hanged Man, the Sacrifice, the perspective, what you get when you sit in the Hanged Man position, is empty or full, available or unavailable. So if somebody is unavailable for their own emotional support, they will never be able to be emotionally supportive for you. Or if they don't support their own mental state, they will not be able to support your mental state. This is something that is strongly rooted in our karmic nature. Now, I have Six of Pentacles again. These were in between. These were the cards that were in between. I have the Hermit, the Six of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. So, here we go with this more cups. We have the Four of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Six of Pentacles twice. All we want is an equal relationship, give and take. The masculine wants it, the feminine wants it, and the feminine wants it again. She doesn't care what it is. She can see when something is a repeating cycle, because the masculine would be the reflection of the feminine. So this feminine energy right now, just no matter what, wants reciprocity in a relationship. But the fact of the matter is, what we're choosing is confusion. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. The offer that is handed to us doesn't look like the offer that we accepted. And we're having trouble discerning the Six of Cups. The karmic cycle. We're having trouble with what to choose based on, everything's based on love of self. If you can find love of self, if you can find equal give and take with inside your own being, if you can find emotional celebration for your own self and a way to support yourself mentally like this, in a state of one's up and one's down, like one sword's up and one sword's down. So this restful sword is usually something that's not harmful. But this position here, when it's upright, that means this sword can cut. When we are in the energy of our karmic cycle, we hurt people with our thoughts, with our projections, with how we believe we are superior to their needs. When we come into the balance of reciprocity, we are able to put our sword down and stop hurting people based on our own conflicts. And I have the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. There's a whole bunch that came out in here too. This is another layer. So this 5 energy, I'm getting told no, this isn't part of it. Is that only for me? If the devil thinks I'm waiting for somebody outside of me to come rushing in with this new offer because of what they realized, they got another thing coming. Okay, anyway. The Hermit, the Six of Pentacles, and the 7. So for some reason, balance seems to be confusing. Balance, what options are here don't really make sense. We can't understand if these options are for us or against us. If we're going to have to defend ourselves or if we're going to be able to rest. If they're going to create stability in the real world for us, or if we are always going to be offering just a small little portion of our emotionality. We have a new beginning, the Ace of Cups. It's here in the real world. The pot of gold is here. The arch is here. The light is here. The universe is handing it over. He has it here in his hand. He has that pentacle. It's because we've seen this Knight of Swords. We've seen some kind of action of truth. We've witnessed some kind of action of truth, of that somebody wasn't giving us the proper thing that they offered us. It wasn't emotionally fulfilling. Some kind of relationship laid their cards on the table, and we saw that it was acting from a place of wounded thoughts. I usually say, like, that's not always what this card is. I usually always say it's a gigantic truth moving forward because of the Zeppelin in the background. There's actually 2 Zeppelins coming in. This is some kind of truth comes in that you cannot hide from. You know. Everyone knows. So what you had done is you created a place of waiting. You created something that wasn't ready. You were creating from a space of confusion, and why you're waiting is because everything looks dissatisfactory. You created from a place of imbalance. You created from the place of family. Why does this one keep karmic nature? Instead of from a place of equal give and take. So you have to wait. What you have to wait for is you have to wait for a person to act in their strength so your maturity can become happiness. This is two more people. Or the person inside of you. You have to wait to tame the beast. You have to wait to overcome your toxic self. You have to wait to come out of your shadow. You have to wait to open the curtain. He's standing in front of his chair. He's being pompous in his actions. He's making you wait. And then when you get this actual happiness, when you put this Four of Cups and this Two of Cups together, and you create happiness and love within yourself, your maturity allows you to hold one cup up in the air that's full and dump another one on the ground because you don't even need it. You make your own momentum. You make your own happiness. You don't rely on another person to make you strong. You do it with inside your own self. We have the Queen. This person matured from a small offer of love to a person that doesn't even need someone else's love. They have it all within inside them themselves. They've created this for themselves. Once you create happiness for yourselves, you will no longer be confused on what your options are, because if it doesn't make you happy, it doesn't bring any value to the table. Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords. King of Pentacles, King of Wands. Page of Cups. That's like Queen of Cups. Grown up. Grown up. There's no more court cards. Oh, Knight of Swords. These can all be aspects of self, or different people that have brought in different actions so that you could view where you needed growth, action, mental clarity, or grounding in the real world. Hush, 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 hush. You know what to do. You just need to go within to find out. You have to ask yourself, does this bring me happiness? Is this balanced? Is this giving and receiving? Does this bring me love? Am I in a frequency of joy when I am with this person? Let's get past the number of 666 being a bad number, and let's bring it into the understanding of what it is. 18, the shadow. The shadow, 18. In one of these decks, it's called the shadow. The shadow is the casting of the moon. The shadow is the part of your being that tries to hold you out of love. Some may say that the devil holds the realm to the shadow because you have to cleanse your shadow energy of any and all connection to his makings or markings. My name is April, and this is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this message. I am available for personal sessions. Just give me an email. Information's down below. Or in my bio. Is that what I'm supposed to say? It's in my bio. I don't have a link. I'm sorry. I don't know how to do this link shit. I'll try to put it down low. New beginning is coming in the real world as soon as you shine forth in your own light. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. You create your own happiness when you master the light. I love you.